2022 Toyota Tundra Interior-Exterior Review. The new Toyota is born from invincible. Its daring and dependable DNA has passed down for generations. It's grown in strength, explored every continent, and conquered impossible obstacles. Now it's time for the latest evolution of its fearless legacy. Introducing the all-new 2022 Tundra, the most powerful, most capable, and most advanced body-on-frame truck ever. Domestic automakers have a monopoly on the full-size pickup truck segment. But the 2022 Toyota Tundra appeals to a slightly different audience, particularly those loyal to Toyota. Most Afton pickups have a sturdy, albeit antiquated, leaf spring rear suspension. The Tundra features coil springs out back that make it ride and drive much better than most. Plus, it can still tow up to 12,000 pounds and comes straight with a suite of driver assists. Unlike its domestic rivals, the Tundra isn't available with a V8 gas. The launch engine option is a twin-turbo V6, but it's available with a hybrid system that's good for 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. With a cabin that's considerably prettier than its predecessor and an infotainment system that offers a 14-inch touchscreen, there are numerous reasons that 2022 Tundra has the goods to take on the Americans. Toyota gives the Tundra a much-needed total redesign after the previous generation went largely unchanged since its debut in 2007. Although it was refreshed for the 2014 model year, it struggled to steal sales from domestic Afton rivals such as the Ford F-150, the Ram 1500, the Chevy Silverado 1500, and GMC Sierra 1500. The new Tundra still isn't expected to outshine any of those alternatives, but its mild improvement should make it much more competitive and desirable when it reaches dealerships this winter. A new top-of-the-line capstan trim level features 22-inch wheels, flashy chrome, and a full suite of fancy features. The 2022 Tundra has a higher starting point than its domestic rivals. However, the Toyota's entry-level SR trim has more desirable standard features, including a 379 HP twin-turbo V6 and a coil spring rear suspension. We think the one to get is the SR5 with the TRD Off-Road package that brings an electronically locking rear differential, unique wheels, upgraded suspension, and other additions. The 2022 Tundra is the only full-size pickup truck that's not available with a V8 engine. Instead, it's only offered with a twin-turbo V6 and a 10-speed automatic transmission. This engine comes in 3 different potencies. On the base SR trim, the non-hybrid engine develops 348 horsepower and 405 pound-feet of torque. Otherwise, it makes 389 horses and 470 pound-feet. The hybrid version features an electric motor integrated into the transmission, which allows pure electric driving at low speeds. The combination generates a combined 437 horses and 583 pound-feet. Also changed from its predecessor is the rear suspension, which previously utilized a leaf spring setup. The Tundra now utilizes a more refined coil spring rear suspension that improves its ride and characteristics. This was evident with the version we drove. Toyota continues to offer the popular TRD Off-Road and TRD Sport packages. The former includes an off-road suspension, skid plates, and unique wheels. The latter includes a lowered suspension and 20-inch wheels. Those seeking maximum off-road capabilities will want the TRD Pro, which features a lifted suspension and exclusive dampers as well as a special set of black 18-inch wheels mounted on the all-terrain tires. The 3.5-liter twin-turbo gas-only V6 is exceptional for a base engine, even if it doesn't have as much punch as Ford's comparable power plant. Since peak torque comes on at 2400 RPM, it pulls away from stoplights in a hurry and can keep accelerating up lofty grades, even with the load. It really shines though when it's paired with the Tundra's hybrid system. It's not fair to say that modern trucks are worse, because they shoot for the moon with max towing and payload. Still, it sometimes keeps them from being as well-rounded as they could be. This is only partially solved by building trucks in a plethora of trims with seemingly dozens of equipment packages and drivetrain combos. Whereas each manufacturer might make the perfect truck for you, it's not really helpful when dealers don't stock that truck on their lots. That won't be the case with the Tundra, and I'm pretty confident in that, largely because its capacities are pretty standard from the SR5 trim on up. The base SR caps out at 8,300 pounds of towing, and I'd say that's at least partially due to the power deficit. They're really howling over half that much, truth be told. From a livability perspective, it's not always worth it to sacrifice features that make the daily driving experience that much better just to look good on paper. I'm talking mainly about the suspension here, and I genuinely think we'll see the other truck manufacturers join Toyota and Ram in building coil-sprung trucks sooner than later. And with this, there is a concerning question that comes: is the 2022 Toyota Tundra worth buying? As we talked about it earlier, that if you've always loved the Toyota Tundra, you're probably going to also love the 2022 Toyota Tundra. With its more powerful engine and enhanced interior, it's going to be a very nice truck. Plus, the hybrid option will be a powerful and fuel-efficient alternative to a traditional pickup truck, which may make it appealing to a wider audience. In addition to nice interior and more efficient engine, the 2022 Toyota Tundra should have a host of driving assistance systems, which will allow the Tundra to be safer. Some of these include forward collision warning and automatic emergency braking. These make the 2022 Toyota Tundra a much more attractive pickup truck. Although we'll have to wait for the exact figures from Toyota, the 2022 Toyota Tundra is shaping up to be a great pickup truck. With its new, more powerful engine, the 2022 Toyota Tundra should sell very well. The Tundra is capable of towing up to 12,000 pounds, which is slightly lower than other full-size trucks. The F-150, for example, can pull up to 14,000 pounds. The Tundra also has a maximum payload capacity of 1,940 pounds. Again, several other half-ton pickups can hold more weight in their cargo bed, with a 4 maxing out at 30 to 50 pounds of payload. In the JD Power 2021 Initial Quality Study, that is IQS, the Toyota Tundra ranks highest in the large light-duty pickup segment. The Ram 1500 and the Nissan Titan were the next highest ranked models. In the JD Power 2021 Automotive Performance, Execution and Layout Study, that is Appeal, the Ram 1500 ranked highest in the large light-duty pickup segment. The GMC Sierra and the Nissan Titan were the next highest ranked models. Other competitors to the 2022 Tundra include the Chevrolet Silverado and Ford F-150. Inside, the Tundra has a chunky dashboard that's dotted with the prominent air vents and a thick, smooth center section that connects the door panels. The materials used on the center console, dash, and doors are nicer than what was used in the previous generation. Of course, the quality also increases with the trim levels, with the top-of-the-line 7094 edition sporting attractive wood accents. All models have a versatile center console with lots of cubby storage and huge center bin, while a pair of analog gauges and a small driver information display are the standard instrument panel. The top trim levels have a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster. The Tundra comes in two body styles with 3 different cargo bed lengths. The extended cab, or cut double cab, is available with either 6.5 or 8.1 foot bed. The crew cab, or cut CrewMax, is offered with either a 5.5 or 6.5 foot bed. The infotainment and connectivity of Toyota Tundra's gigantic touchscreens that measure at least 12 inches are now available on almost every full-size pickup truck, save the Nissan Titan. While an 8-inch touchscreen is standard in Tundra, it can be upgraded with a horizontally oriented 14.0-inch touchscreen that trumps what's offered in all other trucks. It features a useful volume knob as well as wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but there is no tuning knob and the controls on the steering wheel have limited functionality. A subscription-based Wi-Fi hotspot is also offered. In conclusion, the 2022 Toyota Tundra Limited with the TRD Road package is excellent for off-road and on-road driving. It adds suspension improvements that make every Tundra passenger comfortable on any terrain. Even without the massive V8 engine, the Toyota pickup's performance is surprisingly excellent, so the 2022 Tundra is a pickup worth buying, no disclaimers needed. It's especially valuable as a daily driver that's totally capable of working weekends, whether that means pulling a dual-axle camper or a matching set of UTVs. You're not likely to overdo it in a Tundra, and if you somehow manage that, it might be time for a bigger truck. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to latest luxury cars channel and don't forget to press the bell icon for more exquisite videos.